Bonjour, je m'appelle Erik, and this is Adventures in Golf. For this episode, we came to northern France to play a golf course that, believe it or not, is inspired by this structure. Welcome to France. We are on our way to Dunkerque golf course, which apparently is widely recognized as being one of the more unusual architectural masterpieces, not just of France, but of the world. We tried to get an interview with the architect, Robert Berthet. We explored multiple possibilities. We emailed him, we texted him, we called him, we FaceTimed him. But we're gonna see if we can gain some insight into Berthet's inspiration for the golf course. Bonjour. Nous sommes ici. In English, that means, well, hello, we're here. Some other things I can say in French are, je suis en bas, which means I'm downstairs. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Erik. Hi, enchanté. You too? We're trying to get the architect of the golf course on the Skype call here because Robert Berthet is in France.
You could take two as you want.
No, one's okay. Yeah.
Okay. This one.
We said 11:30, and we're a few minutes late, to be fair.
The second is how do you say? Back?
Yeah, back nine.
Yeah, back nine is the 18 is just over there.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and FaceTime here. Let's see. All right. He is on another call.
You go along the 9,
Okay.
8, and
Very good. Easy. Oh, we have a text back. Oh, it's not from Robert. We were really looking forward to doing a FaceTime interview with Robert. We had all the cameras set up. We were ready to go. We had a take up. We were rolling. We called him. He didn't answer. All right, so first tee shot here at Dunkirk. Already you can see the course. It just feels very relaxing, very peaceful. There's a lot of birds around. Really feels like a park. Okay. Gonna start the day with an up and down, I guess. All right, so 13th hole. Looks like it gets interesting as you get close to the green. Marina, tell me, how do you describe the golf course?
atypic, you know, and very various.
The holes are not the same. One is easy, and after we jump, it's different. It's never the same.
So coming up on the 15th green, this is where you kind of get the iconography of the course here. It's kind of an island green. You've got these like plateaus as you get up to it. As a big kind of history buff in World War II, this is obviously a big part of that. And you know, I was thinking as walking through these woods here, all of the trees that the architect planted kind of mimic the feeling of a battalion being stationed. That, I think, is what makes this course so interesting, is that the course is literally trying to kind of envelop you in that history in a subtle way. Tell me about Robert Berthet.
Robert Berthet, yes. He want to adapter le golf comme les villes.
Les villes.
Ici.
Comme Dunkirk. Did it have to do with World War II? Possiblement or no?
No.
The architect Vauban, who did a lot of construction, fortification everywhere in France, and Dunkirk golf course was based on Vauban fortification.
That's unusual, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah. On a golf course, yeah.
It's pretty incredible what they set out to do. The architect Robert, who we have as of yet to interview, his initial inspiration was actually the architect Vauban, not World War II. Vauban built a lot of these castles and the fortresses that surround the castles, and one of them still exists, and it's only 2 miles from the golf course, and it's in a little town called Berg. As we show up to Berg, we see right here the structures that inspired the golf course some 500 years later. This is a great example of this fortress style that Berthet used on the golf course. These kind of angular walls that keep the ball from getting on the green. Short shots are, in a sense, deflected off in multiple ways, unlike any other golf course I've ever seen. How do you describe golf in France?
Totally different from American or England golf culture. We work a lot, I think, to democratize to everybody, because in France, a vision of golfer is rich and pretentious. I think the Ryder Cup had a good effect on this, because it's a real sport, and yeah, it's cool guys and everything.
That's something I really believe in, and that's something that we try to do with Adventures in Golf, is allow people to see that there's a game of golf for everybody.
We play golf. We have the same language.
Language.
Golf. We play golf.
We go all around and play golf all over and try to kind of see the interesting ways that golf kind of describes the people that live in that country. And sorry, there's Robert Berthet, the architect. Let's talk to the architect. Robert!
Hi Eric, how are you?
I'm very good, how are you?
Very well. You told me that it would be possible to have a meeting tomorrow.
We're free all day, so we could come meet you. I would love to talk to you about your course.
Okay, very good. See you tomorrow.
Okay, have a good night. Thank you. Bye. So now we got exactly what we wanted, because we have a little bit of extra time. We're going to go meet with Robert tomorrow in Paris. It's partly my job, but it's also one of my loves, is to find out the unusual golf stories around the world. And Dunkirk has been there since around the time I was born, and I've always wanted to go. Ever since I started playing golf, I saw that course, and I've always wanted to see what it was like and ultimately talk to you about it. So tell me about Vauban.
Vauban was a military engineer for the King Louis XIV.
Okay.
And he told the king, this region of the boundaries of France must be specially fortified. And he created 2 lines of fortifications instead of 1. And he considered his fortress of Dunkirk as the best he ever designed. So I told myself it's the place to create a military design golf course.
It seems to me like Dunkirk has 3 main attributes that are so distinct. The tee boxes, the approach to the greens with the fortified walls, and the angular bunkers. Can you talk to me specifically about the inspiration for each of those?
I studied the military architecture of Vauban. If you look at an aerial view of a fortress of Vauban and to my golf course, you will see it's the same family. Vauban created some very sharp hedges to beat the assailant. I did the same, because the golfers are behaving like soldiers. They are driving with big Bertha drivers, they are exploding from bunkers, they are attacking greens. Those are military terms. And he is very angry with himself when he don't succeed in fighting against the course. I am happy to have done that. For me, intellectually, it's really a success.
Yeah.
I am proud of that.